But of course, we'd like to now invite on the stage our chief guest, the great-grandson of the great Mahatma Gandhi, Mr. Satish Dhupelia. Sir, if you would please come here on the stage. He's an ex-teacher who's taught at Port's Shepton High School, Gandhi Desai and Clarewood Secondary. And here he is, the great-grandson of Mahatma Gandhi, very involved in keeping that legacy going.
Namaste and good afternoon to all of you. I promise you, I am not going to make a long speech because I know you've been here, you know the history. For me to tell you anything historical about Bapuji would be wasting time. I would be trying to preach to the converted. You know it all. So I'm going to take a different vein, forget about the speech that I wrote. Firstly, I bring you greetings from Africa. I represent the Gandhi Development Trust and the Phoenix Settlement Trust. The Phoenix Settlement Trust is where Gandhi lived in Durbin. And all our members send their greetings and congratulations to you all on this wonderful achievement. This is a great day. We live in troubled times, and today reminded me of Africa, because in Africa we look at everything from an optimistic point of view. When it's sunny, we say God has blessed us with good weather. When the rain comes, we say God has blessed us with rain. So today we had absolutely great sun, and we had showers of blessing from the Lord. What else could we ask for? A double blessing. Now, the world is not a peaceful place. We know that in various parts of the world there are troubles. And I'm going to stop there because it's senseless to repeat all the troubles. I want to now talk to you about iPhones. I go all over the show with my topics, so you just have to bear with me. How many of you have got iPhones over here? Don't worry, I won't pick on you. How many of you have got iPads? Even I could put my hand up. How many of you have got S4s and S3s? Lots of you. Now, and motor cars with alarms? How many of you have alarms in your motor car that go beep beep if somebody interferes with it? And an alarm in your house also? You have? All these things serve a purpose in your life. The iPhone, the iPad, the S4, the S3, they remind you that you have to go to a meeting. They remind you that you have to wake up in the morning. They remind you that it's time to eat. Sometimes they remind you that it's your wife's birthday. Otherwise you would be in big trouble. Now, why am I talking about all those reminders? Because right here, in this beautiful city, you have put a reminder to the world. You have created this statue, which will remind the world that despite the problems of the world, there is an answer. The teachings of Bapuji. And we have to decide that we want to dedicate ourselves to those teachings if we wish to solve the problems of this world. So you have done a wonderful job. Better than the iPhones, better than the S3s and the S4s and the iPads. My congratulations to you. The link between India and South Africa is a great one. South Africa is very proud to say Bapuji came out there as a barrister, formulated his theories and modus of passive resistance, and left and became the Mahatma in India. If we didn't have all the problems in South Africa, you wouldn't have had the Mahatma. America, we also have a link with, because Dr. Martin Luther King used the same principles that Bapuji espoused. Our organization, the Gandhi Development Trust, has a great link with the Martin Luther King Foundation. We now have a link with your organization in Texas. And what I would like to say is that the determination that you showed today would have made Gandhiji very proud. Truth and non-violence, as was said earlier by our Honorable Consul General, existed long before. But Gandhi took them and he decided to be determined to use them to make the world a better place. The community over here showed that equal determination in setting up this reminder to the world that we need peace, We need non-violence. We need respect for everybody. And you achieved this in a wonderful manner. I have seen people start projects around the world and they have taken years to finish. This project is a remarkable project and you have my respect for the amount of work that you put into it and for the manner in which you completed it. Today is Gandhiji's birthday and it is also the International Day of Non-Violence. But also, Gandhi said that a nation is judged by how we treat our animals. And it is a day that animal activists have decided to fast for 12 hours to highlight the fact that animals that are being kept on farms are not being treated well. So our lessons that we learned from Bapuji were not just let us practice non-violence. It was let us practice non-violence in all aspects of our life. With animals, with the environment, with human beings, and to respect each other. Now, again today is a remarkable day. Because in Hong Kong, do you know what is happening in Hong Kong? Thousands of students have embarked on a peaceful project using Gandhiji's ideals. They did not march with sticks. They did not go and fight with the police. They went and lay down on the roads. They embarked on a peaceful protest. And they have gained the respect of the world with that peaceful protest. Now, that is the kind of lesson that we need to impart to our younger students. In talking to Dr. Prasad and members of your community, I've learned that this lovely statue is just the beginning of the work that you are planned to do here. There is talk of imparting lessons, of reaching out to the youth and doing work with you all so that every one of you become ambassadors of Gandhiji. I think he would be proud of you. I certainly am from the family side. I would like to say thank you for inviting me here. It is indeed an honor, and I wish that communities throughout the world emulate you, do what you have done, because you have certainly set a high standard here today. Now I have one last message for you, and this is the teaching of Bapuji. We can have two types of peace. We can have peace for ourselves, where if I buy, well, I won't buy a handbag, but if the ladies buy a handbag, you will be happy. And we can have peace for other people. And how do we bring about peace to other people? We bring about peace to other people by showing them respect. And one of Bapuji's greatest teachings was that all human beings, irrespective of your qualification, irrespective of your status, irrespective of any wealth that you have, are the same. He had that in his ashrams. It didn't matter. There was a time when the governor of Gujarat came to his ashram and said that he wants to be the finance minister. And Bapuji said, well, come and work in the ashram. So he made him clean the toilets. And the man was not very happy about it. The following day, he told Bapuji, I've cleaned the toilets, can I now go back to my post? So he said, no. If you clean these toilets with the same vigor and energy that you are going to put into your position in government, then I will let you go. It was a lesson that taught us that we need to humble ourselves. We need to treat each other equally. We need to treat all human beings and animals with peace, with love, and with respect. And if we do that, the world is a better place. If we greet people, I know that in some parts of America and some parts of the UK, if you sit on a subway and you say hello, people look at you like there's something wrong with you. But there is nothing wrong with smiling at people and greeting people and making friends with people, irrespective of whether they are sweeping the street or whether they are the nurses or the doctors or the people cleaning the wards. Once you do that, you earn their respect and you will have peace because they will like you. And the best thing in the world is to be loved and liked by everybody. So that is my simple message to you, which I have tried to put in practice in my life, and I'm sure, from judging from the love and the attention that I have received from your committee and from the various people that I have over here, that you will have no problem putting it in practice, because you are indeed a warm community. I thank you for bringing me out here. I am indeed honored to be with such great ambassadors of Gandhiji. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Please stay here with us, and your thoughts are so representative of what we are doing here today, and thank you for the very warm words that you had for our community here. We really appreciate it very, very much. I am going to request Reverend Jerome Ledoux to please come back on the stage. We forgot to give you your plaque, so if you would please come back for that. And I am also going to request everybody to kind of step aside from this front part. We are getting ready for the unveiling. If all you kids can please move a little bit to the side here, we'd really appreciate that. Thank you. And let's clear this whole area. Thank you. That plaque, ladies and gentlemen, for the Reverend Jeremy Ledoux. Thank you.